All right, we're back. I'm gonna do stream for about 3 hours, and I'll come back after I'm gonna take a dinner break, and then I'll be back later tonight. Let's look and see what we got here. Oh, I slept pretty good after I got offline last night. I'm just gonna make some pulls here. And let me move this down. Crank up the music and get going. Okay, we should have an away team. And that should give us some more recruits. This is pretty much that one of the only things I can get. And you see, I've got some of these already finished. But this is a good way to get his shards, her shards, and Naismith as well. So we'll see if we get any of those. Yes. You can see I'm really close on both of these guys of finishing them. I'll say within the next 2 weeks I'll be done with both of them probably. There I get another Kara and another Dane. Those two I've already got. Okay, we got refinery pools to look at. I usually always get them, unless we got like a bonus refinery that has no commons, I always do the middle one. Or if there's ones I just want to get rid of, I'll do the biggest one I can. Okay, looks like that's all clear. Parts the same way. That was a bad pull there. This one was not so bad. That one was good. The one, of course, the one I need, I get the worst pull on. Go into the Transigen, and I'll be able to get 10 more shards of Chapel here. That's probably the biggest cool thing about that. And that was my last of that pull. So now I'll only get Chapel through the regular way. And I'm taking the small pulls here because I don't want to be mining this crap all the time. You know, from now on to finish her, may take a little bit longer. I didn't know it was that close to being through the last one. But you can see I've got a path to get Chapel. It may take just a little bit longer now. And I mean finish her. That's I'm got her tier 4 already, so I need 54 more shards and she's done. And they'll probably end up putting her in one of the flash passes or something, I bet. And then maybe that'd be even put me closer. And like I said, I do these 3 only. Okay. Continuum. Oh yeah, I need to go do the Alliance tournament thing. I'm gonna go to there and see what we got there. I didn't even think of that. I need to do the last day of the Alliance tournaments. Okay, so the only thing I'm gonna do right now are the I'm just gonna re-roll until I get the the mats. I'm getting some bad freaking rolls here, man. If you're ever going to buy them, that'd be a good time to do it. Is during this, you get double credit for it. Okay, multiphasics. No, I don't want to buy something new. If I I would wait. You know, I would wait for knew this was coming up. I would wait until then and then, get what I want and use these. God dang, I can't get any mats. This is like some of the worst re-rolls in history here. A minute to acquire solo. No. There's actually one where you can actually do some. That's a pretty easy one, but that one's really hard to get. Man, I getting these multi-phasics left and right. Okay, let's look at this. Someone said this one was easy to do. I don't see how. I probably got a draw in here. Let's look and see how many you would get by doing that. I don't think you get 2,000. I'll go ahead and do this one while we're in here. We'll go into we'll leave these. We'll come back and get these here. Well, I'll go ahead and do them while I'm in here. What the hell? Most for sure pull that, but I don't. I haven't went up and farmed those in a while. That gives me mats. Gives me parts. If we get any interceptor parts. No G6 ones though. Well, we did get some commons, but you can use lat for that. Okay, ability. Okay, you always use that. Okay, I was hoping to get some bells. This doesn't really help a lot, but it gives you some faction credits. Yeah, we'll definitely get it. Oh, well, this is the one that has the bells in it, sorry. Okay, so we got some bells. And normally, if I'm going to make any of these, here's the Fesco one I was talking about last night. You can go in here. You never have to mine that crap ever again. Here's one for the Mantis. I'll make a draw for that maybe once every month or something like that. Because the only thing I have in there is the one for the Syndicate XP credits. Okay. Yeah, don't have enough galactic acclaim. Get the tribute. Go down here and make our pool there. Oh shoot! I should have went and did the. I don't think I have. Well, I do for it. I don't have any Klingon left. I'm pretty sure. I can't use that Romulan chick as the one that's the only one's left for me from that bunch. All right, we got that. All right, let's go augment now. I'm just doing it because I got so much of that loot. Again, I'll keep it in reserve in case there's an event I can use it for. Because at this point, I've got so many parts and whatnot that. Oh no, I'm still upgrading it. I'm not through with the Reliant. So I'll save that for when I'm done with it. Okay, do a priority. Let's look and see if we got pulls on these. Okay, we do have an uncommon one. So we're definitely going to make that pull. Okay, did we get any useful officers out of that? We got 10 Shara. And that's it. All the rest of them are guys I already got. But that was worth the pull right there, 10. All right, so we look at the common, which there isn't very much in there that helps. Even the ones I don't have are not game-changing players. Okay, so now we'll go in here and do the priority pulls. You know what? I'm not going to pull that today. So we go down to here. We got some 10 chests, 10 more for him. And we're winding him down. We'll be through with him pretty soon. See, we're almost under 100 shards now. And using this, I finished the last 50 shards I needed for Janeway. I finished DeMarco, and now I'm going to finish him. And next I'll switch over to Suitor, but he's not that big of a priority. But it really helps, though. This, like I said, it's a pain in the ass of an loop, but there's not been a more beneficial loop in the game than this one. Just because it gives you the access to all these officers. And to me, officers are the most premium thing, even above ships. So let's look and see. We'll go into the uncommon. And so you get... What? Acquire? What do you got to acquire for this? Let's see. Hold on. Let's go back to that deal. I got to reread that because that can't be right. Acquire 2,000 uncommon? Dominion directives. Okay, how the heck do you... Okay, let's go back through here. And the only way I know you can acquire them is without buying them. But let's go in there. Okay, let's go back into the faction store. And how many do you get? You get 100. Only 100 for the... You get 2 chest pulls, that's 200. So that one there, you have to end up buying. Why would you want to buy that crap? So one thing I am going to have to do, even after we get through doing the pulls in the store, I'm going to have to... What is this one? Officer Unity Pack. What is this? By helping your alliance. Okay, well, hell, we'll do that really quick. We just do it by... You're in a single-person alliance. This is the only way you can score in these. is contribute. I'll take it up a whole level. That'll be more than enough. I'm going to have to make an alt, so if I ever want to leave and join another alliance for a while, I can keep this one going, because I'm not going to kill it like I've done every other time. I might have to get one of my old iPads and start an account on it. And just, I won't tear it up more than like Ops 15 or something, and just where nobody can screw with it. And just have it as the Admiral and not really do anything with it, but log on, you know, just be a placeholder, so when I'm not the Alliance, it doesn't die. I probably should have done that the last time. Now, the last time I was going to try to make a real alliance, but I couldn't get enough guys on board for what I wanted to do. I think if I would have got 4 or 5 of those, I could have maybe done what I wanted, but I couldn't talk them into it. Since one of those guys has quit and the other one is basically quit. All right, so that should be more than enough to finish that event. Oh, that was a double. Battle Pass 2. Okay, now what did that give me? That gave me some... Finish the Battle Pass, which gave me 3 of his shards. And McCoy and Unlock. That will give me my free treasury next time. Now for this one... I think it was already done with it, so I guess there's no overflow. Well, that kind of sucks. I mean, I finished it, but didn't have anything to do with those loot. That kind of blows. Yeah, there's nothing in here to spend it on. Okay, so that kind of sucked. Let's look at the other events just to make sure. Okay, we've got the leaderboard event, which I'm not really doing anything in. Haven't decided whether I'm going to do it. Now here is the one that I will do, and it's the one for the hostels. But once I went up to tier 5, now I got to do the elite ones, 71s. But really, I barely could do the 70 elite ones. Now I got to do the 71 elites. I mean, the way that they escalate that is the power range is not acceptable. I can do it, but I need max fortification, but it's something I got to do because the only way that I can source any of the parts is to do that stupid event. Otherwise, I would actually skip the event if there was another way to source free parts on the Vengeance. So that'll be actually the first something I'll do is for the Vengeance. And we'll go ahead and pull both of those. And I think we have enough. We have enough now to get Carol back. And the thing is, they keep giving me these stupid ones. And the thing is that these are low. Let's see who it asked me to put in there. And hell no, neither one of those guys. Let's go and see if we can find ones that I don't use that much. Okay, I got 100% there. Let's see if we can find another officer we can put in there that will. Is there anyone that uses one of the other stuff in here that I can use? He's already on the way mission. And all these other officers are really, well, I could put, well, he's the same thing. He's got the same trait, so that wouldn't work. So, yeah, I don't want to use McCoy. Screw that crap. And these are ones I can do without for 4 days or whatever it is. Okay. Yeah, it hurt me not having Carol last night. All right, so let's go back into the Alliance tournament. So that's a dead end. Okay, so let's start re-rolling until we find something we can get. And I'm getting some really shitty rolls here. What I'm looking for is the mats. And I just can't believe I've had to roll this many and not even get one yet. Now, if some of you guys want to know if you're gonna pay some money for it, that weekly pull for the Syndicate XP will finish that. So that's maybe one of the cheaper pay ones on there, because you can do it for $50 instead of $100. God almighty, man. I was going to be picky and get all crystal, but now I'm just hoping for any of them. I mean, I'm going through these re-rolls like it's crazy. Oh, here we go, finally. Uncommon gas, start it. Okay, let's go first. Let's see if we got enough. And we'll go in the refinery first. And see if we got enough in the continuum. No, I only got enough for a single pull. So we'll actually use it though. So we ended up getting 4 something with it. Yeah, 490. So we need 2. So let's go into the event store. We'll go into the choice. And we'll just start pulling. Okay. And one more. And that should get us it. Okay, so that should get us our 10,000. Okay, there's another one popped up. And that one's crystal, the one we want. So let's go ahead and head right back into the refinery. Continuum. Whoops. Continuum. Make that pull. All right, so we ended up with a really good pull there. We only have to do one probably one hit off of the event store here. Come on, go back. Okay, I went to the wrong thing. I wish I had something for that. So we can do probably one pull and we're done. Yeah. So let's go in there and in the event store, the Alliance tournament, collect it. Okay, now we'll have to re-roll until we get something that we want. Okay, here's this, or that makes sense. So we'll do that one, and we'll go first right back to the continuum, make a pull in there. I've basically been saving it for this, and I've utilized that pretty good in here. And I did get only got 480 of them this time. So that means the rest of them are going to have to come from the choice rewards. So let's find that one. And then after that, I think that we will be done with the Alliance tournament. So I'm going to go ahead and make the rest of them in crystal. Okay, looks like we're meant to make one more, at least. Let's see how many we got. The G6, 7. I don't know. That might not be enough. Yeah, it was. Okay, so let's go back there. So we're done with it. And let's see where that puts me on the leaderboard. In this little league here, I'm in first by a large margin, but I got a perfect score of 140. So, yeah. So I'm going to end up always winning this league, but the payouts are sucky as shit. But it is what it is. Until I can get. But any emerald chain help is going to help. Let's go back into this right here. So, I get here. This next level is what I really want. I don't know that it's going to get me to level 4. Level 4 starts helping my ship. I will get whatever that. I wonder if I get 120, 12, whatever. It's going to put me over into this level, which is going to give me a cloaking claw efficiency, which I didn't know that I had before, but I guess I did when I was in the other alliance. But basically, now if they had a place where I could buy it, I might do that. I'd be tempted to do that. Spend about $400 or $500 advancing the emerald chain on this thing. I may even put that as a suggestion. Because not all of us are in good alliances, you know what I'm saying? They can do it. See, these are just the keys here. These are not even the loot for the building. So I'll go ahead and make this pull, make that pull. And I don't even know that there's anything in that store because I did make a pretty hefty pull for the one yesterday, because yesterday I used it on this rare thing here. So anything else in here is just to get rid of this, the stuff. So we get, that's a pretty shitty pull. What is this one? I don't even think that's enough to make one pull. See, I mean, that's what it is. All the stuff in here is crap. You know, that's the problem. So let's see. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do the galactic one, because I do have a little bit left over from labor token. What? Oh, that's that event. So I'm sure people bought tokens and stuff for that, but to me, the stuff in the store wasn't worth buying tokens for, you know? So I'm not even going to get the first reward on this one, because I refused to buy the tokens. And there wasn't really any event that you could earn them on, you know? It was all paid thing. All right, so we're through with Alliance tournaments. And the sad thing about it, when I'm in the store, there's not really jack shit in here that I want. You know, I guess the uncommon Zindi's about the best thing in here, so we'll use it on that. Oh shit, I did the wrong one. I pulled the wrong one. I have to wait for next time. But really, there won't be anything that I want in here until I can get in the inept league, where I can make pulls for Jack Ransom and Shanks here. But pretty much anything else in here, you see, I've got Picard done. I've got Enterprise Riker done. Carol Freeman's done. Most of these artifacts I've got already. Really, the only thing that, and it's not even in this one, the one that has the, whatever the Prime deal, I could use that. But pretty much there's nothing really in this store that's worth a shit for me. I just want it for this part of it. I wouldn't even, if there was a way to get this, to source this besides the Alliance tournament, I wouldn't even do it. But now let's go in there and get rid of all the, I'm going to put it all into crystal. Wish they had a slider, because I need crystal and tritanium the most, the Sigma tritanium for my ships. Like I said, I would have liked to have pulled every one of those as crystal, but you saw how hard it was for me to get any of them. And the thing is, I've got a bunch of multi-phasic credits that was saving just in case I didn't have enough. But between the Continuum and some other stuff that I saved up for it, I didn't actually have to dip into my multi-phasic credits at all. So it's nice being a little bit more flush and tritanium, though. Yeah, that gave me 2.5, and let's see how much we got below now. So we got almost 4 million below. So that's nice. Plus I have, let's see. I better like it because I don't plan on spending any money in the game for a while. I mean, you know, I will buy battle passes, and I'm talking about real money. So I've got 103,000 in multi-phasic credits. And I'm actually going to save all that for this ship here to get the parts and stuff that I need. Yeah, I'm really close on that. Probably the next, let's see, let's go to it and see if it's pullable. I didn't get that far down into the, yeah, it is. And even here, there's not many of those officers I can pull now. So I'll go here to the interceptor one. And you got a guarantee of, yeah, that gets me over the top. So now I can go down here once I get the parts I need from the other deal. I have enough. Oh, I'm barely off. Gosh, dog. That means I'd have to use some multi-phasic credits to get it. I'm not gonna use them until I need them, but I could probably use that 3,000 off of that 100,000. Heck yeah. Oh, get enough to do it. Tired, man. I had slept good today too. I mean, that's all I did yesterday. Besides the time I was on with you guys last night. For some of you who don't know, I got exposed to a breathing hazard at work on Friday night, and I had to leave about 10 o'clock because my body was literally shutting down. What had happened is they'd done some construction in the control room that we were staying in, and they were supposed to be done with it by now, but the crew had stopped for some reason last weekend. So Wednesday, the day shift guys don't like to share control rooms. We were sharing a control room with another part of the process, and they don't like sharing stuff, so they decided to move back. Hello, how you doing? They decided to move back into that control room. Well, when I got there Wednesday night, you know, things weren't bad. I was coughing a little bit. I thought maybe my allergies were kicking in. And then I was doing a little bit more than coughing and sneezing a lot on Thursday night. But I got home, I slept really good. I was feeling really good when I left to go to work. You know, like I said, man, I can't believe this is not 4 for me, you know, working. Usually on night 4, I'm just totally The Walking Dead, you know. And so I felt really good, you know. So I get to work, and maybe at that point is where the exposure started getting to me. So now you're talking about, I'd already been in there for the 2 days combined. I'd already been in there for 24 hours. And at that part, I started feeling really bad. My body started shaking, like shivering beyond anything I ever knowed. And so then I kind of put it together, you know, so because I did my heart rate, because I have a heart issue, so I carry one of those, you know, finger heart pulse readers that like the you get at the doctor. I went online and bought one of those, and it tells you your blood oxygen level. Well, my blood oxygen level was like 88. Almost like just a little bit more, less than that'd be where COVID level. And so I called my supervisor and asked him, could I move back into the other control room? But at that point, it was really, I'd been in there too long. And once I got to this control room and the guy saw what shape I was in, he called my shift supervisor and they told me to go home. And so then I checked my blood oxygen level and it dropped even a little bit more. It was like, I think it was like 86 or something like that. And I was going to go to the ER, but I wanted to change my clothes because I didn't want to be in my work clothes. And when I got home, I was using one of those finger monitor things that they do check your your pulse and your blood oxygen. And so when I checked it, I got home. I have a newer one at home. I carry the older one in my book bag for work. And I have a newer one, and the newer one said that it went up. It went up to like 90. Just from being out of there, and because I drove with the windows open, because that was the only way I could breathe. That was another sign that was what the problem was when I went outside to go sign out some deliveries. It felt better for a little bit, but I ended up sleeping. Was gonna change clothes, but then I laid down in my bed and I just passed out. And I woke up like 10 o'clock, 10:30 or somewhere in there. I went just enough for me to take a shower and turn on the Texas game. I watched part of it, but I didn't stay awake through the whole thing. I went back to sleep and slept until, I want to say 8 o'clock at night. And so I slept most of the day yesterday. Everything's cool right now. Last time I checked it, it was like 97, so it's got back to normal. But I dodged a real bullet. It's just that there was so much. Who knows what was in those brick walls that they tore down? In that control room. Because what they did is they tore down one of our walls, and they were gonna combined electrical room where we're at and move everything around. They were going to make it kind of nice because our plant had kind of a really crappy control room compared to the other three. And when the board of directors went around, I think they decided we needed an upgrade in that building because we did have our space was really small. It was like they took like a storage area and turned it into a control room in there. And it was about the size of a storage area. So they were going to knock down the wall that separated us and the electrical room. And I think they were going to put a wall between the electrical stuff and where we were going to be. So they've got quite a bit more work to do in there, but they'd stopped for a weekend, and the guys have decided, well, hell, if they're not going to do any work, we're going to move back to our control room because, like I said, they don't like being with each other. I like the night guy. Me and him over in that ozone building where we're at, I like the guy. We had some good conversation, so I didn't mind at all being over there with him. But I don't get to make those calls. You know what I'm saying? So. I know I won't next week when I go back. I won't go back into that building. I'll do all my work. I'll do all my work from the ozone building. I'm not going to go back. Not until they properly vent that place where they could get all the dust and all whatever particles that was in the wall, brick walls and everything out of there. Because it's kind of actually where it's at, it's kind of doesn't have any real ventilation in there. But yeah, it was a scary thing, man. I'm talking about, I'm shaking like Robert De Niro in The Awakening, man, where I can't even write. That's how hard I was shaking. And I was trying to do my paperwork, and I'd have to walk out of the room and come back in and wait till I was shaking. Because I didn't know what was going on, but then I put the two together. I thought, well, maybe you think it's the air quality in here? And then I did the monitor thing, and I saw my blood oxygen was really, really was low. And I mean, I don't have COVID. I'm not sick. That's what I think some of them thought, but I'm not sick. I mean, I got instantly better once I got left. So it was kind of a scary thing. All right, so let's see what else we got to do here as far as events go. I got the Vengeance event. We'll do that here in a minute, but I'm going to see if there's anything else. I do need to do this for the juice. That's one thing about bringing the jumps to the ships. It makes this event relevant again. This event has not been relevant in a long time, but now it is. Now because I need the boost every week to, whether I want to jump my mining ships or I want to jump my Enterprise or Krechna. I need that material now because it uses the same stuff as Discovery. Like you go in here, I'll pick a system. I don't know if I do this, I pick a system, I push jump, and it uses the same stuff as Discovery does. So now I need to actually do that every week, where I hadn't really needed to in a long time. So that makes that Sunday event relevant. And that was pretty good thinking of whoever came up with that idea. Because really, not many people, I don't think, unless you're a really low player, that would be important to you. Because for me, once I got a rare ship, then there was the Discovery. Even then, the Discovery really, because I didn't want to buy the last prime in it. My Discovery will go mid 6-star space. It won't go any farther, just because I didn't want to spend the money on it. But getting those pulls every day, I got to be pretty close to getting a freebie. Let's take a look at that and see how far I am away while I'm thinking about it. So let's go into the research. Go to starships. And let's see. Yeah, we're getting really close to that. And I get free pulls every day from that, as you saw from that way mission thing. I mean, it's not very much, but I only need 70 more, and I got the last prime for free. And if I had the Alliance tournament where I was high enough, I could make one grab, and I would have it too. But I don't. It's not in here, at least for me. Let's see. So let's see what we're gonna need to do. Let's go ahead and do the Vengeance. Get that over with. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and do what I do every time. I'm gonna go ahead and get my. I am going to use an Exocom to see if that helps. But we're going to need our Titan. We're going to need our Sorrentos. But The thing is on that, which I learned the hard way the very first time they screwed me on it, is when you tear up, sometimes they move you up and which ones you have to hit, which is, to me, is a crock of crap. Because I can see in the later tiers of it, but this is early tiered as this is it already requires me to hit the 71 elites. That's kind of bullshit. Because they just made those hostiles too damn powerful. So, see, this is like the initial system where you have the 70s. And then you get the... Then I had to do the 70s. There was no 70s elites. So I did the 70s, and it caused me to go up here in the this 71 space to hit the regular 70s, and then there's 70 elites. And that's where I have to do my deal right now. So we're going to head and send the Sorrentos up there. I do have a special crew for this. So we'll go down in here, and I'm using a variation of my augment crew. I've got Quasi, I got Jocom, and I've got Brianna. Believe me, I've tried a few other people, but she did the best for me for this. Even though I do have officers I would thought would be better than her, but this has been my best 3-seat combination below deck. And also I've got the forbidden technologies. And that probably one of the reasons why I lost the Enterprise E, because I didn't have any PvE forbidden technologies on this thing. And until I get this up a little bit to tier 7 or so, I'm not going to change it back, because the exchange rate on that thing is too damn high. I might do it for arenas tomorrow just to see, but that's not something I can do back and forth a lot, because it costs like, we'll go to it and we'll see. I'm not going to change it today, but if I wanted to go back and put the Tannis on there, it would cost me 13,000 rods. Right now I've got a nice little supply, but it goes through them too damn fast. So then it would actually cost me 27,000, because I would have to change it back for the event the next time. So you can see how insane the cost of that is. And the rods are one of the harder things to come by. Let's see. Let's go into here and let's load this bitch up. Okay, let's get one of the interceptor ones. And then let's go here on one of the multi-purpose ones. Let's put, let's see. Should be one that has damage. I don't know if there's going to be anything in here that's going to help. No, I think let's look at the station one, because sometimes they have like an officer boost. Or maybe that's in the combat one too. Let's look. Can't remember where that's at. I rarely use those. That's the reason why I'm having a hard time finding it. Okay, well, remember that one. 40% of the officer stats. Let's see if there's anything better than that. %, on the defensive. Oh, here's a health one. This one will do that one for sure. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll hit the vengeance up here. So we're going to do a max fortification, and we're going to give a Sorrento's boost once it gets there. Wonder why they didn't take. I don't know why they didn't take that. That's kind of dumb. I don't know. I'm glad I'm not in there anymore. Okay, when it gets in here, we'll do the Sorrentos. First, we'll do the max fortification. Okay, and then we'll do the Sorrentos boost here. Okay, let's see how many this will help us hit. Okay, so let's go. I can't do them quick because last time I saw that the shield actually is getting lowered on these every time. Okay, that's one. So we need 20. We're not going to get all of them on one hole. I'm just trying to see the best I can get. And it'll probably take 2 of these events before I get enough of those parts to make an upgrade. I'll probably come short of it today unless I get lucky and hit one of the big ones. And you really can't count on that. Hell, I bought one of those $100 packs that gives you 10 pulls, and I didn't get any of the re-rolls the whole time. I think some of you guys saw it. That's happened to me more than once, too. And that's kind of bullshit because it's supposed to be a 4-to-1 chance that you get one of those re-rolls. And if you do 10 of them and you get none of them, that's kind of bullshit. Okay. We'll see how many of these we did. We'll look at the... I don't know, we might not even got 10 on this. Boom. I figured that was going to happen. So let's look and see how many we... Okay, we got past the first 2 milestones. And we got that. Let's actually look at the event. It'll tell me how many hostiles I need to hit to finish it and give us a kind of an idea. Okay, so I need 1 more. Yeah, I got 9. So it's probably gonna take me 3 more trips up here. The problem is I can't use another max. Even though I got it, if I do that, then the event in a couple of days, I won't have any or enough to do it. Now I might have enough to do just the regular fortification, but I don't know how much that will help. So let's do that and go back up. I thought last time I got 10 on doing this. So I ended up getting 1 less for somehow. So I think the regular one costs 3,000, right? Yeah, I'll get that back. I'll use one of those. I don't know how much it's going to help. But if it helps me get 1 extra, I won't be able to do it the second time though, because I'm not sure they'll get enough directives by Tuesday when this event pops up again. Looks like they're popping it up on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll do the regular fortification, and we'll do our Sorrentos boost. Let's see how many we can pop. Whoops, we did the wrong one. All right, let's see how many we can pop now. See, this one gives me one full pull because it will get 50 directives off of it. There we go. And let's see. Let's go. See if we can do that. I'm thinking it's going to take me one more trip besides this one. At least. Yeah, maybe 2 more. Saw the first 2 that I hit, the damage was minor compared, I mean not minor, but it was not as bad as that last hit I took, and that one too. So I might have 2 more that I can kill right here. 1 for sure. Yeah, I'll die right here. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. I won't be able to do another fortification anyway, so I'm going to send it back. Alright, let's send back up there. We'll get it with the Sorrento's boost. And we finished up that. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy that they bump me up to where I have to kill these to score in the event. But before I got the shield and the armor done, oh my god, it was horrible. I only did 1 upgrade because it took so many. I took so many kills. But once I got the armor and the shield boost on it for this level, it did help. To where doing the whole event was doable. It wasn't doable before that. Unless you wanted to spend a lot of this. Did he actually get stuck? It sure did. That's wild. Let the shield completely recover. Maybe that's what I didn't do last time. I think I hit them too fast. But it looks like I'm going to hit the same amount anyway. Alright, let's go get this one. That'll probably be the last one I can hit. Okay, let's see how many more we got to do. I got 1 more. Oh my god. I'm going to come 1 short on this hole. Did it not go for it? I know it didn't hit it. I still got the same amount of hole left. Okay, yeah, I didn't hit it. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and recall. There's no reason to... No, I have no chance at the next one. Don't think they, like some of the hostiles where you can work them down, where they'll have the same damage that these recover. But I only need 1, so I don't even think I need to waste my syringe. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway, just to get less hull health. It'd probably take all my hull to kill 1 of them. Without the boost. Dang, if I would have just got one more off of the, because I thought I got 10 the first time I tried this on Thursday night. And I didn't even use the exacoms either. That's why I was hoping to get more. But yeah, I'm like feeling a little bit, I'm feeling good, decent today. Felt better yesterday, but I was just weak. I was tired. But that was a scary thing. There we go. Hit it. We'll go up there and get it now. He just put us over the top. And we're done. So we'll go and see. We'll send it back. Send the Sorrentos back. We'll go into here and see what. Test our luck today. Okay, the two things that we want is this 8,000 one. I noticed now that went to the uncommon parts of these parts. This was a 10,000 one for the class below it, below tier 5. So yeah, you had a 10,000. Now this one's only 8,000. And any of these are more of that, so that gives you more rolls. So the thing is, you want the Holy Grail would be to hit 8,000 and get 3 more rolls, but I've never got that. Usually, if you get the 8,000, it's by itself. And I've only gotten, okay, got us a roll. That's good. And meh, all together. So we'll look and see how much that gave us. Okay, did give me one of the upgrades for one of the lesser things. Like I can do the cargo hole or the warp drive, which I'm not gonna do. I'm saving it for these. So I need, still need a bunch of those parts. Still need a bunch. I don't think $100 helps me there. It would get me close, but I don't think it would get me over the top. So going into the store and buying a pack may or may not give me what I need. So I'll probably need to do this event at least 2 more times, and maybe I can get lucky and get the 8,000 and see where it goes. But the order that I'm going to do this ship is going to be the most important thing, second most important thing, then the guns, and they're pretty much the same price, I think, all across the board. Yeah. But I was looking at the power deal. These are the better of the 2 sets of guns. There's one. It has a gun. It has these energy weapons here, and it also has these kinetic weapons. But looking at the stats for the damage and stuff, these kinetic ones are more valuable on the ship. So it's good to go. Going forward, no matter what, on the Avenger, it's going to be armor, shield, kinetics, and then these, And then these other ones are a lot easier to get the parts for, as far as what you need. Like this one doesn't even use uncommon parts. It uses common. I'm pretty sure the other ones do too. Yeah, I can use Latinum to buy the parts for that. That's no biggie. But so the way it's going to go for me, at least, upgrading this thing, I'm going to go here, 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 and then work my way what order they light up green. After that, doesn't really matter on the last three. So, yeah, so that helped, but didn't do everything I needed. It needed the 8,000, but like I said, that's usually a long shot to get that one. All right, let's go ahead and put our little cube back where it belongs, and switch it back to there we go. All right, so we got that done. We got our dailies done last night, so we don't have that. But we do have 3. I made a pull earlier when I woke up for this. Or I actually did this before I went to sleep because I got 12 hours before I can get another pull. So I did that before I could sleep. I did get enough directives to do enough. I have enough loot right now to do one pull, and I really don't want to do one pull. I want to go ahead and now that I've got 3 directives, I'm going to go in there and pop one of those rare things. Let's see. See, now if I didn't have the Vengeance event, I would use the max fortification and knock down one of those 70s. But I need the maximum fortification for my Vengeance event, so I can't do it. So I'm going to hit the lower one. Let's see. So, trying to think which crew that I used on that. Let's go. We can go with this one, and then we'll do what we did last night. We're going to go ahead and put Mabinga here and Scotty here. And then we'll get, what's her name? Now, what we could do is put Pike there. That would give us the strongest crew. And that's what we're going to do. Let's go group. And we're going to put, we don't need below. Let's just go group. Okay, group. We're going to put Pike in Janeway's place and put it right here. And below deck, we're going to have to kind of, because Chapel doesn't really work on Armadas, and neither does Hugh. So we don't want either one of them. So let's go below deck, and I'm going to put Chapel in here. And let's see. I know these don't classify as Armadas per se. So some of those officers might work, but I don't want to risk it. So let's look for somebody below deck. I'll put Hugh there. All right. So it kind of evens out my power pretty good. And let's go. All right, let's go back in here and find where I was at. We raided one of the roaches off of our site last night, off our server. He's a guy that lives by his resources that he raids, so we cleaned his ass out. It wasn't as good as last time. Last time he had like 6 quadrillion in resources. I think that's where the epics are, and this is where no. The rares are up here. So let's go ahead and make it. And they put the epics here. I remember they changed that recently. And then you've got an epic and a rare sight for the 70s. I wish they would have done this for the 68s too, but they didn't. They made it an extension of the 66s and not the 68s. Because I haven't put a crew together I can crack the, maybe with these new officers I could have done it, crack the 70 epic, but I can do this. I can do 270 rares on one hole. But I never unscrewed got the puzzle for taking down the 70 epic. I'm sure it's a crewing thing. I'm using Pike to help the other two officers because they got synergy. And Pike doesn't say that he doesn't. See, Scotty and Mabinga are both entity officers, and if you saw what they did with the invasion things last night, they crushed them. I used a smaller ship to see how many I could hit, and they just crushed those things. Well, I tried with different like with Naismith and with what's her name, and it didn't work as well. We shall see. I mean, this is a first try with this crew. Before that, I was just using Vial and yeah, I got no damage whatsoever. I was getting slight damage before. All right. So basically, no damage whatsoever. Let's see what I got in the Transigen I missed. Maybe it's counting this. I'm low on those tokens, so I don't know if I want to use them right now. I'm gonna wait till I get some more. I got a bunch of these, so I'm gonna use both of those. Okay. Yeah, nothing on these. I do want to use the crown though. Now, which one is the? Yeah, I want to do this one too. That'll definitely give me an upgrade. I think I needed one of those yesterday. Yeah, I've got a few. Okay, upgradable. Okay, what level is that? 2. That was one of the ones out behind the paywall. This one helps you for the skill points for the officer. Not a big thing. But yeah, I'm getting pretty close on being done with some of these artifacts. Because these only go up to 12. All right. I'll go in there and make a pulls in those. Let's do this one. Basically I do this basically for the parts, which I did get some that I needed. That might have put me over the top there. And I do the isolytic. Now what I do is I save these premium ones, because there is a daily one in those daily deals. There is one that will use these premium artifact pulls for the score of the event, and usually you only have to do 1 or 2 of them. So I save it for when it shows up in here. Let's see. But you got to read it. There's 2 different types of those events in here. See, like this one here that left is the one for the leaderboard. I don't usually compete in those, but the other one will have a deal where it uses it's just a straight milestone event, and in it usually it will score on those packs. So I kind of saved them now, because actually not many of those artifacts in that tree even that I don't have finished. It all goes into this mess of. See, I'll come in here like once a week, because I'd be doing this every day, pulling these. So yeah, I haven't done them in a while. You can see how bad it's stacked up. Now I wish they would have. I know that they did it because all the people who were gaming the other part of it for alliance tournaments. But I like the fact that I wish there was a redeem all button here where I could redeem everything and not have to go to every one of these damn things and do it. There also there's an event that's in that store that you can use these right here. So I don't redeem them until I get an event in that daily that will let me use them as well. Because they don't help me at all anymore. And let's see how much damage. See, we got 33 minutes worth of damage. So that crew did pretty good. Even though it mostly probably might have been the 2 side officers. But most of the people, they got all upset because they couldn't game using it. I mean, because the people who put the game together didn't intend it. But over here, when someone on the channel asked, they were gaming it. They were using this thing right here, and where's it at? Inside here, these temporal destructors. They were using these in here to get the temporal destructor, these right here for that Alliance tournament event, to get a free 10,000 one. And the whole world went upside down on Discord because they took this away. It made it really was a quality of life improvement where it automatically converted on both of these, where you didn't have to go here and convert them, and you didn't have to go in here. I liked it. I wish there was like something I could turn on that would put it back on myself. See, it would convert all these automatically. You didn't have to sit there and pull all these all the time. It did it sort of like the transporter patterns. You know, it would go into already, you know. But you had too many people bitch about it. Yeah, even though I don't, this is just for in the future if I decide to upset the apple cart and take one of their territories. I got an extra amount because this is pretty much a dead mechanic altogether for me because I've got this whole tree done. There's nothing left for me to do in here. It's been that way for a while. We'll see if I can click on there. It tells you how much. No. I probably got like 20 million of that crap. All done. They need to do some expansion to this. They're all good. They're all good resources. I mean, researches in here. This is one area you shouldn't not do. I mean, there's not really any. I mean, it runs the gamut from PvP to PvE stuff in here. It's a really good research. It's one that you should hit hard when you can do it. But you know, I've been finished with it pretty much the whole time I was in the 60s. Pretty much. I think maybe the first. Yeah, I think I've been done with it the whole time I was all my 60s. It's all been dead. And I've got this one completely done except for the primes, which I'm not going to buy. Or even if you get the free ones or whatever, I wouldn't even do any of them because, you know, the salts is a dead mechanic, so why waste your... What is this one? This one increases the amount of alliance reputation earned. Okay. And what's the other one? I think there's one other one in here. Oh, loot. So there's nothing in here that's even valuable to me anymore. And pretty much, for the most part, you have a nice deal for part efficiency there. This is good. All this is good. And these are just Armada researches. Then you get back in here. This is the best part of the whole thing. Are these right here? These are all especially these are all PvP related. These efficiencies are decent too, but if you wait on those, then they're not going to be as effective because you're going to have other stuff in the game that this won't stack on. So these efficiencies right here, the earlier you can get them done, the better. Galaxy Tree is done, except for, again, except for primes. I don't think they're that important. I have a few left in the station, but it's all non-essential stuff. And I make pulls in there every once in a while when I got the little stuff in here. But the main stuff I got completely done. Combat's done. X-Borg is done with the stuff that I want to do in it. Really the only thing I have left as far as these are a few left in the way team and some premium dust stuff. And some Omega. But the stuff that I actually want to do in here, I can't do until the protector is tier 13. So that's why you see all these bright ones where I can make pulls. Most of this stuff I don't find necessary. Like, I don't give a shit about anything about the ship. The ship's a one-trick pony, and I don't care about it. And these efficiencies, like I said, don't know how good they actually are. Do they stack with other stuff I already got done, or is it just gets lost in the mesh of Scopely math? But the things that I do want in here is these energy weapon ones, the Apex Barrier one, the Advanced Warfare one. But again, I need a protector of 13, and I'm not quite there yet. And then the rest of it is all premium dust stuff. And I've got the two things I thought were the most important early on. They added these later. Those weren't originally in here. But the ones that I thought was the most important was this one and the shield health one. The other stuff are not, I'm going to say none of them are not worthy of your, I mean, there's a lot of PvP and a PvE stuff that's really good in here. There's not a shitty research in this one. It's worth all doing at one time, but you should go in here and pick an order of stuff that you want it done. Like, to me, you can see the Interceptor, Apex Barrier versus players, which helps my Krechna and my Vengeance. That's top priority. But see, the problem is to unlock this one, I got to take the Syndicate XP at 8. And I don't really give a shit about that one. And so I'm looking at, right now these station ones are not important because I don't have any upgrades to the station. But, you know, when I get closer to, when they get finally launched G7, definitely. This is a decent one here. That's like all these right in here for your PvE to your are really good, but I don't want to pay for them. Not because they're not worth it, is because the little that they give you in those packs are ridiculous on the amount of dust that you get. And they've got one in the store right now. I didn't even look to see how much was in it, but yeah, that's not a bad deal. And you know what? I'm going to actually get this. But the regular pack, because you got those officer tokens with it too, so that was pretty good. So let's go into the regular one. The regular one, let's see, it's going to be, I don't think it's going to be artifacts, right? No. It's going to be the research, I bet. And the answer is no, it isn't. Huh. Not going to be forbidden tech. Where's those freaking dust? The regular ones, the regular packs. I just pass it going through here? Mirror. Let's see if there's something. It's in the mirror tree research. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Maybe it's in here. Now there's a normal pack for this. Okay, I'll tell you how we can do it. Let's go back into research, and we'll find the pack by just clicking on these. We'll do what I want to do, and then we'll. Okay, so this is going to be a hard decision here. Now I need to get I need that up to 8. But do I want to spend that many on just, well, I guess it gives me stuff for my ship, so I might as well do it. I'm going to get enough to make the next upgrade. Oh, I got to take that up to 8. Damn it. Okay. Got to take that one up to 8 first. But that's okay. That helps my ships too. So now that we don't have, let's find one that has the, let's take it to the store and see where it goes. That's another way you can find it. Okay, here's one on a weekly pull. See, you only get 1,600, but this is another $50 pack. See, I got 4,500 just then for that one. That'd be equivalent of buying 3 of these, you know, for the same price. That was a good deal. But most of the time, the quality, I mean, the quantity is not worth the price for those. But it did get me a little bit closer to where I need to be with my my vent, you know, for this one. So I got to get this one more. So I'm going to have to go that one, that one, that one, and that one before I can upgrade that to the next level. But all these did help my ship, which is cool. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. I got something in the vent store. Okay. Oh yeah, I just got those parts. I mean the deal. So we're gonna go in here and find our Jack Ransom. Okay. So the order is, if I might be able to get Kara, I'm close on Kara. Mirror Kara, that is. Once I get Ransom done, she is number 2 on the list. Where's she at in here? See, I'm not too far away from her. If I can I'm getting pulls and other things for her right now. Well, Ransom I don't. I mean, not Ransom. Yeah, Ransom I don't. So I'm gonna keep trying until I finish Ransom. Maybe I can pull her organically. But she'll be next on this list, and then after that, I'm gonna finish up with Troy here. And then I'll have 2 sets of complete mirror crew tiered completely out. The only thing I'm missing is Ahura. But I've got to get into combat arena matches before I can do that and win them. God, we were on a good roll the other night. We really were. It wasn't. I guess it wasn't last week. It was the week before. And of course, I had to be somewhere and had to stop, which totally sucked. And then when I got back on, I couldn't find a match. I mean, I'd gotten almost into the gold range again. And I need to get to go, at least get to gold 2 where I can, once I get to gold 2, I'm going to stop. I'm not going to do any more until I get Mirror Ahura out, and I'll just buy the damn loot in the store. Because she's that valuable to me that I want her unlocked and maybe take her up to at least tier 3 before taking a chance of losing the ability to get more shards for her. But I am sitting at, let's see if it shows you. It may not. It may have to be active to do that. But I was looking at this event here. Their freaking math might be off. Because you got it says 7 more days of this, and you get 100. So I guess it's not. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, once I get into gold, I'll be retired for a while too. Gold 2, where you can start getting the pulls for Ahura, because you can't get any pulls for her until I'll have the unlock by then. Because from the gold 3 and the gold 2 unlocks, but I won't have pulls until we get gold 2. Where's it at? So you get this daily claim. And then I'll have these two. If I get both of these, I'll unlock her. They have a little bit extra. And the thing is, I'm not spending any of these. Even though it would help me get Kara a little bit faster, I'm not spending them. I'm holding on to them. So once I do get, because there's nothing really in here I want besides. And now that they got the Giorgio's crown in another place that we can actually get it, this would be nice too, to pull this. But I'm going to need all the loot I can get for when she gets unlocked. So I'm saving it. Because they all use this one here. And so does all the good shit in here. This one uses it too. And not many, there's some of these favors in here that uses this part of it, but pretty much all the good crap uses, well, I guess I could make that pull, because it's using the other stuff. I think the speed ups do too. Yeah. What the hell? But yeah, there's nothing else in here that I want. Like this right here. Don't need that. Don't need that either. This wouldn't be too bad to finish out, but again, it's using I could probably do that the next time I do some and make some pulls. But the stuff that's in there that I want all use the same loot, and I want to save that for Ahura if I ever get there. Because otherwise, I'd be using them on the other mirror officers, but there are other places to get them now, so there's no reason to spend that loot on it. When that was the only way you could get it, you're pretty well. That was the only way, you know. So I got a Sam Kirk, which I already have done, a Vial, and Naismith. Those are the only ones I didn't have done already. I did get one of these. Let's see. And basically pick Riker and Dax. Dax is a pretty hard one been a hard one to acquire. They just basically recently put her in this store though. Let's see, really the only one of these I have left is her. And I think I pulled the last Klingon one the last time I did this. There's no reason to pull those anymore. Done with all the Klingons. I think there's some Federation. Him and just him. What's this? Let's see what my support. Okay, that's good. I need to do that. I need to go through these because a while ago I did a half-ass pull and it cleared. The one time when you wished it would stay up there, it's not. Even though I don't think I even have anything I can do for research, but I know I don't have any of the parts. Okay, let's see. So I want to start at the bottom. Vindicator, which is the most useless ship in the game. The only thing that's worth it is for these pulls that I'm making now. Looks like we need to make a run up there. The card refit. Man, I used to never run out of that stuff, but now I run out of it fast. Okay, I'm not, even though I don't have enough to make that, X board claim with 16 pulls. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to save it for next Alliance tournaments. Because there's really nothing in that X-Borg tree that I really need stuff for. So I'm not going to pull I'll usually pull these though because they're pretty heavy on the rare and the epic ones. So I need to go in here and do a run with the NX-01. We'll do that now. In fact, we'll put an NX-01 here. You know what I'm going to do? I'll make sure I got all my stuff, all my bears and ducks in a row. Let's go see who's doing a territory defense. If we get lucky and one of our friends are having one, we can have some fun here. What time is it? Maybe one's going to start in a minute, so we'll see who starts. I'm going to go get me a quick refill on my drink here. But we're going to see whose defense is up today. And we're going to take the vengeance out and have some fun with it. What time is it? Okay, I'm gonna stream for about another hour. Okay, I had to go get my phone so I can set my timer for 5 o'clock. Sorry about that. I'll know I'll miss the time if I do. I'm supposed to meet somebody at 6 o'clock somewhere. I need to take a shower and shave. Let's see, where's my clock? Here we go. We'll set one for 5 o'clock. All right, we got the timer set, so we're good. So one of these should have came up. Okay, these are guys I don't care about. But we could take the Vengeance in there and have some fun for a little bit. See if there's anybody worth hitting. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go here and get my presets. My presets are set up for incursions. Okay. So we'll just go in there and take the Vengeance out here and have some fun. I don't know if they have any 60s. If they don't have any 60s, I'm gonna leave them alone. We're going the other one. I don't think they have any 60s in their whole alliance. And if they don't, I'm going to leave them alone. There's no... Why pounding on a 40 player? Okay, there's a 60. 65 right there. We'll go for him. There's some more down there. Literally the stupidest thing ever. Now that they stung me, I'm going to go after them. All of them now. Now they're all dying. I was just going to hit the 60 guy and leave. But if they want me to stay, I'll stay. And I came here to kill. So I'm going to clean the whole system out. That's a joke. What the hell? Why did it stop? So now we get to see the Vengeance in action. Let's kick up the jam a little bit.
It's about our glories. We are Klingon. Born into battle, we are Klingon. We have won the war and they are all gone. With their heads in our hands, we sing this song. There is nothing that can stop us now. This is how it goes. With the blades held high. This is what it looks like to be Klingon. These are our songs about our victories, about our glories. We are Klingons. This is how it goes. With our blades held high. This is what it looks like to be Klingon. We are Klingons. We are Klingons. We are Klingons. We are Klingons. These are our songs about our victories, about our glories.
Okay, I've got it, probably the special one for
Klingon honor, we fight for the day. Over server 74, with my battle still dripping with the blood of every freaking farmer. Oh, server 74, your blood is on my hands. Your body lies
And I did it. I completely cleared out their territory. Why is my F ship stuck? It shows it's on the node, but yeah, it's on the node, but it's showing the ship up here. That's weird. All right, we'll get back into the music.
Captain Jack Speed with fire in his eyes, conscious of the storm, no one hears their cries. With a bird of praise, flying high and proud, in the shadow
Okay,
of
my
the stars,
my
attacks the crowd. War cries,
we're gonna go in here now and kill them all.
lights, destruction and glory in the dead of night.
What a dumbasses.
Slicing through the void, forever seeking more. With a fierce resolve, he charts his fate. The honor of the empire never too late. War cries echo, fury unleashed in the heart of battle. He's a savage beast. And Service 74, the wizard in the change. With cloaked intentions, her tide feels strange. Captain Jack Spade on quest for pride. With the advised blessing, there's nowhere to hide. Through the stars, he weaves a tale of tread. In the heart of battle, where only legends tread. War cries thunder as the engines blaze. Captain Jack Spade in a deadly phase. In the void between stars, this legacy will grow. A damn war.
I don't know what's going on with my cube.
With every conquest, the empire stands tall. In the wake of its wrath, they fear his call.
Yeah, they're gonna go to the other one. I'm gonna kill all these ones in here, then I'm gonna go right back over there. Okay, that guy's too little. There we go. We're gonna have some fun right there. Where's my? I'm gonna have to recall my cube. Because it's stuck somehow.
He lands, the darkness will break. In the chaos of war and of the day, to God storm with the memories lead a night. Let it fun the all speed breeze in there and the tide shall
I don't know what's going on with my freaking cube. I I'm gonna have to do a clear localization.
They strike like a storm in darkness to lights. Captain Jack Spade, the legends will play with the warrior's heart. It's forever untamed. Beneath the holograms, his spirit ignites.
Well, they didn't.
Fury of combat, he takes to the heights. War cries echo, the stars bleed.
They didn't learn anything from it. They stung 2 of my ships again. And all I gotta do is just do this. There's not a big deterrent. I just. I mean, there's something wrong with the freaking game right now. There we go. What's going on with this thing? Freaking game's messed up. Yeah, I was only going to get that 65 guy and leave. But they freaking... Alright, let's go back into this. Come on, load. This would really suck if I was in a position where those guys could kill those ships. And then actually, this Mac version is the most stable version of any of the versions that I'm playing, even when I had it on a PC. And this is one of the big deals that the VIP guys went nuts on because they were tired of all this bugs that never got fixed. Dude, this is ridiculous. Look how long it's taken this stupid thing to load. See, it's taking away kills for me because I can't... See, the problem was I had no control of my ships anymore. I'm gonna do a kill. I'm gonna go into my Apple and do a force quit on this. Okay, now we'll start it all over again. Okay. So let's go pull that bad boy back in so nobody gets a cheap shot at it. Okay, let's see where my Kretschny is in here. Let's see what's going on in this space. All right, we're going to kill these guys. Where's my cube at? It's not in... Oh, he shielded. Damn it. I was going to come back and pop his base. Okay, we go up here with the little cube. Get this guy. All right.
As my ship goes down in flames, my heart cries out your name. As the skies come crashing down, all that matters now is where you are now. Where are you
Well, that was fun for me. I don't know how much fun it was for them. That's a lesson. You don't spit in Superman's face. Ah. Like I said, I was only going to go for the 65. But they kept stinging me, so I had to end up killing them all. Rule of thumb, if you don't have a guy in your alliance sting, come and kill a guy after you sting him, that's a really stupid move. Why do you want to keep a guy in your system? Unless you're smart enough and all leave and go in the other system. But then again, if the guy's smart, all he's got to do is summon out. And that's all he's got to do. But anyway, let's put our regular shit back in there. Let's see what the hate mail I got here. Don't know if it was a lesson that they learned. Let's look at their territory. Let's see if I can. They might be on the list of taking the territory from them. So they got So they got two options here. They've got this, but I don't know if that's good enough. Plus, it's real hot, expensive to activate it. Yeah, they ain't got nothing I want. This one not too bad, but let's go in there and look at what it would cost to activate the PvP Apex Barrier Enhancer. So I would need about double of this that I got. What is this? Diodes. I need diodes and emitters. So I need to start pulling only those. I've got almost enough of those, but I need a whole bunch of those though. This is on a Sunday, so I could maybe do this one. But the guys I want to take is these guys. Kinetic weapons, that's a nice boost. Let's see what it... But I don't know, the Apex Barrier might be better. These are the other guys I don't want to. They're lucky. They're on one of the days I work, so I usually don't get a chance to hit these guys. Yeah, that was a good deal on that pack. It was only $50, and you got more than the pack that goes for $100. It's in there normally. Plus, you got a bunch of other stuff in there. So let's look. I'm gonna look and see if I got it with that pull. Did I get enough of the parts I need for? Still just a little bit short. So I'm actually going to go in there and use the multi-phasic credits that I got for that pack. Whoops, wrong thing. So I'm going to take So I'm going to take it down to 100,000. I'm going to use the 10,000 of them. That should give me enough parts now. Yeah. Now I've just got to get the other part of it. Like I said, I don't think I'm a pack away from getting that upgrade done. So if I'd be throwing $100 down the hole. So I'm going to have to do at least probably 2 more of these events that you saw me do. Let me turn the volume down a little bit. There you go. But anyway, so yeah, I'm within not a pack away from being able to do the next upgrade on this stupid thing. I'm probably going to have to do at least 2 more of those events. And just hopefully I get lucky. If I get that 8,000 one, that will get this one done, and it'll be well on for the next. But where I need this is at 35. I need to go 2 more tiers up before this thing becomes wicked. Because I do need this last... And then I'm going to change crews. I won't use the Freeman crew. I'll go... Once I get the other crew, I'm going to go mirror crew on it. I'm going to use the ones in my baby Kretschna. But I will not use that. I'll use probably either DeMarco or him right there in that seat. Oh, okay. Let's see. We need to go do the whatchamacallit event. And it doesn't really matter. At this point, my research is way over. I can put any crew in my... I should have kept my Discovery. And I could also use any ship, but the Discovery does it quicker. You get bonuses on it. So I'm going to go into Discovery space. Where's that at? I way overshot that thing. There we go. Like I said, this event has come relevant again. It was way irrelevant to me before. And I'll, and it takes like, I don't know, like 529s to finish the stupid event, so it's real easy. I wonder why it's... Did I already finish the event somehow? 'Cause I'm not... This doesn't seem like I'm scoring on it. I might have made a mistake and did some jumping right there. Yeah, it's done. I must have... Fuck. It means I wasted jump juice. All right, let's pull it out of there. Dang, that sucks. I might have done it by accident, trying to move them quickly. Why would he use his Vindicator for this? Oh, let's see. So we got that done. That's done. That's done. Where was I on this last time I looked? I was sitting here at 5th. We may do some more grinding on that tonight. Oh yeah, did I do the pull my DeMarco pulls yet? I don't think I did. I didn't get any epics in that draw. I got those 5 rares you saw me do. How long is left in the? We got a few more draws, so I'm gonna have to get some more loot tonight, for damn sure. I don't think I got. Let's see. Oh, we got this, the protector. What time is it? I don't have time to do it before I get off the line. I'll have to do the protector tonight. I don't think there's anything left for me to do right now. I may go ahead and just cut the stream up short a little bit and come back on tonight. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can do really fast. Okay, we can check and see for this event here. See if any of those gimmick ships with this pulls I did today, I can upgrade. Whoops, I should have done it right here. Okay, we know, I don't think they're junker. Oh, I do have a, okay. This one's done. This one's done.
Yeah, I'm a long ways off from getting another upgrade here. Got an upgrade here.
Okay, I can get my relativity up one more. I don't even use this ship, so I don't really think it. I'll just go ahead and just do the upgrades I got, because I don't ever use it. Especially now I'm a one-man alliance, this ship can't single-handedly take any of those on. I guess this is the closest one I have for. I haven't even checked inside there to see if I got a relativity pull. Let's see if we do. No, I already did it today. Always wait till I got two, and I'll just do one at a time. Make sure I kind of keep it even. I'm going to do some more of those really quickly. Okay, which one of these? Let's see which one I need more as far as loot goes. Yeah, I'm gonna do it in the charged one, 'cause I need charged stuff more than I do. Let's find it. I'll have to do some. I'll do some wave defenses tonight too. I make these pulls anyway, so if I ever want to enforce the OPC anywhere, I'm going to I can go into these token spaces too. Even though the reason I don't do it is because I don't need the loop. If the server pisses me off enough, then I will. Right now, the only place that the token place I'm hitting is the silent enemies. It's because I can actually use the OPC. If I didn't, I don't think I would even care. But all these stupid stuff that they do on Discord has made this server really soft. Because they try to regulate everything out. They want it to be Farmsville. All right, let's get out of that space. Okay, so we got 6 minutes left, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it because can't think of anything I can do in 6 minutes. So I'll see you guys later tonight.